What would you do if you and your friends broke into an abandoned house and each time one of you came back different? Today's story is about a group of teenagers that broke into a house and wished that they never kept coming back. I'm not proud of any of this. That's probably the first thing I should say. This is when I was 17. There was an abandoned house outside that town that everybody knew about. Not famous, not some big urban legend place, just one of those half-rotted houses on old land that teenagers messed with because there was nothing else to do. We called it the Turner Place because apparently that was the family name years ago, and I don't know if that was even true. The first time we went, there was 4 of us. It was daytime, and we walked through, looked around, and made jokes, found some old magazines, broke furniture, all of that. The place felt creepy, but in a normal abandoned house way. Mold, old wallpaper, animal smells, floor sagging, and then one of my friends found the back room upstairs. There wasn't anything special about that room at first glance, just smaller than the others. One little window, stains all over the floor, but on one wall, there was these marks cut into the wood. Not graffiti, not names, repeated shapes, same symbol over and over, carved deep enough that you would feel them with your fingers. My friend Evan touched one and immediately pulled his hand back and said it felt warm. We laughed at him, and that night, Evan called me around 2 a.m. asking if I was outside his house. I wasn't. He said somebody had been walking in circles under his window for 20 minutes, and every time he looked, there was no one there. I told him to stop freaking himself out and go to sleep. That should have been the end of it. Instead, we went back again. That was the mistake. Evan wanted to prove to himself that it was nothing. The rest of us went because we were dumb and 17 and still thought scary things were fun if they happened to somebody else. We went back at dusk this time, not full dark, but getting there. Right away, the house felt different. Quieter, heavy. Even one of the guys who never took anything seriously said it felt harder to breathe in there. We went upstairs again because, of course, we did. The back room door was shut this time. I know it was open the first time because we all walked right past it and looked in. This time it was shut, and there was something black smeared across the doorknob. It looked like old grease maybe, or mud. Evan was the one who opened it. The room smelled awful, like something dead, but underneath that there was another smell, almost sweet. We all noticed that, and one of the guys gagged right away. On the floor, right in the center of the room, there was a dead dog. Not fresh, not bones either, somewhere in between. And around it, in the same black stuff, were the same symbols from the wall drawn in a circle. We all started backing up at once. Then, from downstairs, we heard a door slam. Not a little noise, a full, violent slam. We ran. On the way out, Evan tripped at the bottom of the stairs and hit his shoulder hard on the wall. I grabbed his arm and pulled him up. We made it outside the back to the truck and got out of there. After that, Evan changed. I don't know how else to say it. He got quiet first, then mean. Not all the time,